Good morning, Nigel again. What I'm going to try and do is explain what goes on in these things. They are EMIs, electromagnetic intensifiers, or accelerators. I've got a drawing here, and I hope you can see I've got a line. And theoretically, we're going to say that this line is 1 second in space, or 1.8 million kilometers, 1 second at the speed of light. If you took this 1 second and wrapped it around a tube, the ions come across an antenna and are held in time until they come out the other end. So we can quietly say the distance from 1 to 3 via 2 is 1.8 million kilometers, but it's only 80 centimeters in length. Therefore, time and distance is compressed within an EMI. So if we've got 1, which is the antenna and electrons, 2 is an EMI, 3 as a compression point, 4 as the focal, 5 as the other side, 6 as Earth. Electrons move from the antenna to the EMI, as shown as number 2. The EMI accelerates the electron in time and space, a travelling wave tube. The electron is forced beyond the speed of light, as shown at position 3. The electron jumps the gap between 4 and 5. That's known as teleportation of an electron. Yes, teleportation of an electron, moved from one point to another in its own existence. The second EMI slows down the inverted electron. 6 creates a ground circuit and neutralizes the ion discharge. To make sure you understand how all this works, here, this first quadrant, 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock here. There is E equals mc squared. That's it. But E equals mc squared is only a positive state, therefore it has a negative state and it has a reflective state. The superimposed tube here that you see is basically this tube. And there's a massive magnetocompression inside, which sits within the full polar equation of E equals mc squared. So the thing works correctly. An electron forms at 1 here, which is the peak point of E equals mc squared, and exits at 2, its inversion point, a positive charge to a negative charge. The polar ionic telemetric inversion, or teleportation. That's the first one. Sorry about a little mistake. Let's move on and show you what we can do. Right. This is electronic production via an EMI, written by me. So, magnetopolar types. There's 2 types, axial and diametric radial. Okay. And what we're going to do is build a pair of EMIs. Those are the things over there on the desk, 2 of them, put back to back like this. And we're going to pull the ions between the 2, coat them with a reflective surface, and that produces electron discharge in the middle. If we now put an antenna on one side and we put an earth on the other side, we get a spark in the middle. That spark is worth 3.4 million volts. That circuit completes to the earth. So as all the earth is a giant battery. So the completed circuit utilizes the natural formation of the EM polar field of the earth and its energy supply of the earth, and is recharged from the solar winds that spread across the universe, thus an inexhaustible power supply. That's that one. Thank you very much.